Hello, everyone. A very good afternoon to our beloved principal, Dr. Jeffrey, teachers, my fellow friends, and most importantly, my favorite teacher ever, Mr. Dalton.
Have you said what you wanted us to say, Mr. Dalton?
On that note, I would like to thank Mr. Dalton for presenting me and my partner, Sanvi, this opportunity to be your MCs for this virtual assembly.
Hey Naomi, I think we shouldn't forget about Mr. Amirul, who is our host for today, so that he doesn't cry behind the scene.
Of course, we would never forget him. Also, we would like to extend a warm welcome to each and every one of you to our virtual assembly this afternoon. I hope all of you are keeping safe and staying healthy at home.
So without any further ado, let's get the egg rolling.
Wait, what? Isn't it get the ball rolling?
I'm just trying to be original here. So let's leave the jokes aside and start off with the national anthem and the school song. So please rise wherever you are.
Now, let's invite our principal, Dr. Jeffrey, to say a few words. I am sure he has some interesting news to tell us.
Good afternoon, girls. Thank you, Naomi and Sanvi. And also thank you to Inche Amirul, who's at the back screen. Thank you so much for managing the StreamYard for this afternoon. Good. Um, we're all back online, for our assemblies. And I should also thank Miss Mary, Mr. Silva, Miss Logesh, Miss Gurley, who has been managing and administrating the school one way or another since the time we opened on 1st of September. And since for September, we've been waiting to have this assembly, and finally here we are in an assembly online, virtual. But nevertheless, we will be back in school on 18th of October, which is next Monday. And our IGCSE, year 10 and year 11 kids will be back in school. And we are looking forward for everyone to be back soon. So as early as November, we may all be seeing each other soon. All right? Because when Selangor goes into phase 4, then we will probably all come back to school on a rotation, the junior and the senior school. Now, we have gone through quite a bit, and we ended the school online. We had our prize giving day online, all right, virtual. We came back and we started academic year 21-22 on virtual, and also being all our activities and teaching and learning has been online. And I have been observing many classes, getting in and out of classrooms, observing teaching and learning, students enjoying your classes. Well, we've also have lots of activities that has been lined up, both sports and the various other activities that will be on in school, both physically as well as online as soon as we come back. But please participate. Please make sure your videos are on during lessons. Enjoy every lesson and keep learning. Yeah. At the same time, I would like to just touch on this because I believe your parents are also listening in this afternoon. So for the parents, good afternoon to you. And to all of you, one very important part of the school SOP that I need to take time here to explain when we reopen school on the 18th. The most important thing is when you come back on the 18th to school, the most important thing is for you the parents will be, all your temperatures will be taken at the guardhouse. Now, for those who are in the car and for parents who have got a temperature, your child will not be allowed to come into school. So rather than us having to go through that, I hope everybody has got a temperature. You have got a gadget at home which you can check your temperature before you come to school, because it is very important that if anyone who is sick at home, you stay at home. That's very important, because we do not want you coming to school with a fever or in contact with somebody who has got fever. The reason is because we do not want it to become COVID positive and then having to close the school once again because we have identified a COVID patient within a family or in the school among our students. Now I think those days are over, and we want it to be over. We want it gone, right? Because we have all the borders have been open, state travels are open. You can visit restaurants, you can go to shopping complexes, but don't let your guard down. It's very important that even if you're vaccinated, students, you are supposed to be taking care of yourself and make sure that you stay at home. Don't go around, because we do not want you getting contacted with any COVID positive cases out there, and then you bring it to school. So take note, one of the most stringent SOPs that's going to be in place is you will be stopped out there at the guardhouse as well as at your car, and you will not be let into the school. So it's very, very important that you take note of that. Now, we've also circulated SOPs last week to all students and parents, and all our SOPs that's actually in place in school. Now, that is pretty straightforward. Temperatures to be taken at the point of entry as you come into school by teachers, and then when you're in the classroom, during your breaks, there will be temperatures taken. You will still not be allowed to use the canteen. You'll have to purchase your food. And now purchasing your food, you are all supposed to have registered for your Workl card. You're not using, it's a cashless system. You're not going to be using money to pay, but it's completely a cashless system that we are using. So make sure you have registered for the Workl card system, cashless system. And you need to receive this card as soon as you come into school. And you need to use card for all your payments, including the bookshop, the photocopying. The photocopying machines will also be under Workl, and the canteen operations will also be under Workl. Just so that you know, one of the changes that we've made in school, one very outstanding change is your canteen is no longer called Acacia. Your canteen will now be called 10 Telizer. 10 as in 10, and the Liza at the back there. All right. So when you come back, the canteen has been renamed, but the canteen operator is still the same, but you'll have better menu and you'll have better food that's being served to you. All right. Now, so that's some of the things that's happening in school. And I'm in school today, and we've got the school ready in many ways. A lot of activities, a lot of space that is being renovated, and you'll have quite a bit of changes that both sports facilities and also your teaching and learning skill centers will be changed. You have got a cooking lab, a complete culinary lab that's being rebuilt and built for you. There will be a sewing room, there will be a robotics room, and there is a new design and technology lab that is being done at Block B ground floor. This is going to be used by everyone at school. So all this is coming up, and you should be using it very soon as you get back to school. All right. So I'm looking forward to seeing all of you back in school, and I hope everybody has, probably grown taller, grown larger sideways, or probably become smaller. And at the same time, I hope that everybody is exercising and making you stay fit, because when you come back, we're going to be having our sports day, a sports preparation, because we're going to be having our sports day. And we're going to be also having a lot of sports competitions that's going to be held in school. That's beginning probably January onward. So stay fit, keep fit, and stay safe, everyone. Thank you so much. Over to you, Naomi and Sanvi.
Thank you, Dr. Jeffrey, for such a wonderful news.
By the way, Sanvi, are you excited for what's coming up next?
Why? What's next?
Well, we have a few performances prepared for us to sit back and enjoy. First up, to enlighten the mood, the music department has prepared 2 special performances. Now, let's invite Farah and Tae Sato to take over the stage, virtual stage.
That was quite literally music to my ears. A big shout out to Farah and not to forget our junior Thai for her impeccable artistry. Naomi, would you like to give our audience an introduction for the next activity?
Yeah, sure. Have you all heard about STEAM? It basically is the short form for science, technology, engineering, arts, and mathematics.
Wow, that needs quite an effort to say. I'm glad we have a short form for that. So let's not wait any longer. To give us a better understanding about STEAM, let's watch a video of the projects done by students, prepared by ever ravishing Miss Nashra Mira. This is my little attempt to get some brownie points for my physics examination. So let's watch together.
Thank you, Mr. Amirul. Now, moving on. As we all know, we are currently recovering from a pandemic due to COVID 19. It is important for us to always keep our mask on and keep ourselves safe when we are outside. As a reminder to all of us, some students have prepared presentations about the current COVID 19 situation that has flipped the world upside down.
Oh yeah, besides that, I've also heard that some students prepared some other presentations about a few educational topics by themselves during RT lessons. So let's enjoy and relax. Let's relax and enjoy the presentation gathered by Miss Usha.
Wait, Sanvi, aren't you supposed to offer Miss Usha some praise words as well?
I'm not taking computer science, so moving on. Let's watch the video.
Thank you, Mr. Amirul. So, from what I have seen, I think that throughout the video, I have gotten a better understanding on how to stay safe and hygienic during these worry times. Don't you agree, Sanvi?
Yeah, I definitely agree. That was definitely an interesting and informative video. What a shame we have reached the end of this assembly today. And to end this on a good note, let's invite Ms. Loges to give us a closing speech.
Okay, it looks like Miss Loges is facing some technical difficulties, so we'll be moving on. Thank you, Miss Loges, for drawing the curtains down, even though you may be facing some technical difficulties. So that marks the end of our virtual assembly.
Once again, thank you everyone for joining us today. Signing off, your beloved Sanvi.
And Naomi. Till then, take care and bye bye.